Salam alaikum. First of all, it's a real pleasure to be here, and especially I would like to start thanking my friend Hisham and Mustafa and also Rosalia and Africa, all these dear friends who give me the pleasure to share with all of you my first stay here in Morocco. In fact, I am original from the Canary Islands, very close from here, but in my 60 years of life, I have been unable to come here before, but this is a fantastic opportunity for me, and I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to Hisham and Mustafa the opportunity to share with you these experiences that I would like to talk about. I'm a physician, and then you can say why a physician is here sharing with engineers and people from the industry about something. I'm not a technician, and I'm not a surgeon. I'm a pediatrician, and working on public health in most of my time, but also I was doing an activity that was I think it was creative and innovative. That was an activity called Campus of Excellence. And during this meeting, we are trying to talk about excellence, education, values, legacy. I think that could be good to know how was this initiative started and which was the results, especially because it's totally replicable in countries like Morocco. In fact, next one please. The Campus of Excellence was an initiative, was a think tank for 2 generations to discuss and look for solutions from global problems. It was, and it is, a top-level meeting point. It is an exceptional scientific meeting. It's a constant chance to learn, negotiate, establish contacts, and also, and very important, have fun. It's a relaxed island of science, culture, politics, and technology. And at the end, it's a place to build values and legacy. Next one. The vision of the Campus of Excellence is to address the dominant and most pressing political, economical, social, scientific, and environmental challenges facing the world. Also bring together some of the most brilliant minds of 2 generations, those of the top of their careers and those preparing themselves for leading the future. Seek meaningful responses to current challenges and propose realistic and creative solutions using the creative talent of 2 generations working together. The main objective of the Campus of Excellence is to bring together a group of very talented people, especially Nobel Prize winners, heads of states, internationally recognized business and industry leaders, and senior representatives of United Nations and other international organizations to share their knowledge, their experience, and approaches with the young men and women who will be the leaders of tomorrow. Other objective that we also have is facilitate the meeting of the finest minds in key areas of science, economics, politics, business, industry, culture, and technology with postgraduate students from universities from around the world with the purpose of finding solutions to global problems. What means global? Global and local. It's a word that Rosalia Arteaga loves to use because our world is global, but our problems sometimes are local. And then we also adopt such denomination to study the problems as a global problems, global and local. Facilitate a unique, safe, and nice place for the exchange of ideas, products, and services that will add value to the discussions. A forum that allows the participant to interact in a unique, relaxed environment that includes music, fine arts, and gastronomy, as well as a lot of opportunity for networking. And why the Campus of Excellence is so unique? Because what makes the Campus of Excellence different is the mission to bring together those who are already proven to be top leaders in their areas of specialization together with a selection of some of the best postgraduate students from all around the world. It makes it possible for them to exchange ideas, experiences, and views in a mutual learning environment without any protocol. Together, they all participate in debates of the highest quality. But starting with this idea, I would like to share with you a history that probably changed my mind and changed my life after the end of one of the editions of the Campus of Excellence. I received 1 year after this event a letter from a young lady from Brazil. And she told me, I would like to share with you an experience that I lived during the Campus of Excellence. I was seated one day having lunch, and near to me was an old man that started to talk to me. And he asked me very kindly, what are you doing? And I talked to him. I am doing my PhD, but I am really disappointed. I'm worried because I am working 2 years in a research that I'm not going to do any results. And my director of thesis is not taking care of me at all. And then I'm planning to leave and to dedicate my life to another thing, not the research. And then this old person said, no, explain me more, what are you doing? And then she started to explain him. This gentleman who was nearby her was Dr. Edmund Fischer, one of the 15 Nobel laureates who was such particular meeting there. And then he started to talk to her more than 1 hour, and with a napkin, he started to design for her the project that she needed to use, taking advantage of the works that she already has been done. And then she said, but this is not the most important. I was absolutely thankful to him, etc. But he said, no, but I will send to you material that I never published and things that could be useful for you to finish your work, your research work. And then she said, honestly, I thought when I was home that was a fantastic and very nice conversation, but that ended. My surprise was when 1 month later, I received from my home a big box of documents sent by Dr. Edmund Fischer with all the materials, all the publication that he promised to her, and also a personal letter signed from him, authorizing her to use this material. She said, I was so excited and so grateful to him that I started to work very hard. In 6 months, I end my PhD. And then I think that when she said that to me, I said, okay, this is really the reason because we are doing that. We changed the life of some people. We was able to change the life, at least that one man. I know there wasn't many of them, but this particular history touched my heart. And I think that it was sufficiently interesting and sufficiently powerful to share with all of you today. Which are the advantages of the Campus of Excellence? The first one is offer a new focus on potential solutions to existing problems and needs in the whole world. The second one is the campus provides a unique setting for the development of new and innovative business initiatives. The third one is the campus promotes new leadership strategies. The fourth is the campus offers a unique platform for the exchange of experiences and knowledge. Campus brings together the best mind of two generations, today's leaders with those of tomorrow. And campus looks for alternative approaches and solutions to current problems and needs to the human being. Campus at the end can help to select projects for implementing solutions identified during the discussions. Our slogan was very easy: those who are with those who will be. And this slogan defined perfectly what was the idea. The working areas was, during all the editions, were very different, but we work on health, environmental and ecosystems, education and values, economics and cooperation for the development, business, industry and entrepreneurs, big data and new technologies and materials, etc. And benefits for enterprises and institutions were very, very wide. Due to its innovative structure, the quality of the contents, the top speakers and different profiles, all of them offer an extra value that benefit the enterprises and industries in three different forms. One is image and position. Obviously, we had a very wide press coverage, because when you have 15 Nobel laureates, you have astronauts, you have chefs with Michelin star, you have artists top of the world, you have scientists, you have some of the most talented scientists in the world there, obviously attract the media. Second one is the place of interaction, exchange, and top business. And third is source of choosing and recruiting talented people. In fact, we had there several companies who was trying to recruit people, and they take the opportunity to do it during this week, whole week the campus was happen. One of our key values is the Nobel laureates. We received more than 25 different Nobel laureates during all the editions of the campus. The minimum was 9, the maximum was 15 at the same time. And as you can imagine, for all these people, the young people who was there with us, was a privilege, was a fantastic opportunity to share all the time with them their experiences, their sensations, their feelings, their fears, everything. Because one of the characteristics of the Campus of Excellence is that we don't have any protocol. When you are inside of the hall, when you are inside of the venue, you have no any protocol. You can have lunch, breakfast, coffee, dinner with whatever you like. Sit and talk, that's all. Next one. And an example of the agenda, it could be that, is a sample of the agenda, starting the breakfast, then sessions, Nobel Corner and coffee, press symposia, poster session presented by the young people, etc., etc. Next one. And then, as side value, we create an inter-university international contest called Campus of Excellence. And the idea was to look for solutions of real problems suffered by the humankind. And then we put talented young people working in groups from different universities in the world to work together. And at the end, the only problem that we had is, as ever, this kind of situation. We have not sufficient money to follow the process. But I think that the idea was sufficiently nice to put on your mind that this is another thing that could be useful to do in the future. Next one, please. And then, before to end this presentation and this opportunity, let me say you 3 words, because Rosalia Arteaga mentioned the word curiosity. On my, I say, 30 years working and be very close to Nobel laureates and other top-level people, I say that I must say that probably there are 3 words who describe very well to them, independently of their age. One is curiosity. Every one of them are very curious. They would like to know. They would like to learn. It's amazing when you observe people like some of our friends, Nobel laureate in physics, who are all the time attending the sessions, independently of the age. They are there and they are learning, they are asking questions. The second word is persistence. They are persistent. They are trying every time to follow their idea. In fact, one of our friends is Dr. Ada Yonath. She's a Nobel of Chemistry in 2009, and she discovered the internal structure of the ribosomes. The ribosomes at that time, everyone said they are not structured, they are empty tubes. And she said, no, they are structured, they are useful for someone in the cell. And nobody believed her. And then she was working during 30 years with this idea. And all the people was against her, saying, no, you are expending money because you are, it's not true. At the end, she was true. She succeeded and she obtained the Nobel because such discovery. But she was persistent. And the third word is they are open-minded. They are also, all the time, they are able to receive new ideas, they receive new suggestions, and very humble. And then I think that these three things, or these three ideas, or these three words, define very well how can we promote in the future the education of our young people. We need to create an environment for them who give them the option to be together. And one of the things that I learned from these years working close to these people is that when they are receiving the Nobel Prize, most of them has worked before with Nobel Prizes. Most of them has participating in activities with Nobel Prizes. The advantage of the Campus of Excellence is that you have a lot of them to share with everyone, and they are really able to share and to give the best of them to each one of the participants. I was talking with Mustafa, with Hisham, why not here? It's an idea that I put on the table, but if someone is interested to create something here in Morocco, similar to the Campus of Excellence, of course I will be more than happy to help to do it. And as I told at the beginning, it's for me a real pleasure to be here, and I hope to be able to be in the near future again many times. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.